Hey, YouTube, it is your girl, Miss Brandy 1525, and I am coming on here today to share with you 10 tips plus a bonus for the brand new natural. So these are the things that I wish that I had known when I first did my big chop. So whether you are a woman or a man and you are newly natural and just starting your natural hair journey, these things will be very helpful for you. Also, if you are a person that has been on your natural hair journey and you just may be having some issues with your hair, I think these are some things that will be very helpful to you on your journey. So I have them all wrote down in my little book, and we just gonna jump right into it. Okay, so the number one thing I would say is, if you just did your big chop, I would say to co-wash very often. If you shampoo your hair once a week, if you live in a fairly decent climate, or you know that you are going to be able to be indoors for a while, then go ahead and do a co-wash. Co-washing as often as possible is very, very good for the hair. Think of your hair as a plant, and plants need water every day. So you definitely want to show that hair some love, give it some water and conditioning every day. You think, well, my hair is not that long right now, but that doesn't matter, because the little hair that you have on top today, down the line will be your ends. So you definitely want to baby it and take care of it. Okay, the next thing I would say, the next hugely important thing, is to watch your ingredients. When I first went natural, my shampoo contained protein, my conditioner contained protein, my leave-in contained protein, and my hair was hard, and I did not know why. Well, every product that I was putting on my hair contained some form of protein, and it's just unnecessary. Most of us eat a protein-rich diet. If you are a person that eats meat, you probably get enough protein in your diet to support your hair. Or if you're a person that takes a multivitamin, you probably get enough protein in your diet to support your hair. So all that protein is unnecessary. So you definitely want to look at ingredients and check your products to make sure that you are not using products that all contain proteins. Okay, I would say to deep condition weekly. That's another big one. People say, well, my hair is not that long, I don't need to deep condition at this point. But yes, you do. Deep conditioning is one of the most important things that you can do for your hair. I would recommend deep conditioning with heat. You can take and you can heat up your conditioner that you use, or your deep conditioner that you use. You can also use a heat therapy wrap or a hot head, or you can sit under your hooded dryer after you apply your shampoo, put on your shower cap or one of those lovely shopping bags, and sit under the dryer and deep condition your hair, remembering that the short hair you have today are going to be your ends down the line. We definitely want to take care of our ends, because our ends are the oldest and the most fragile part of our hair. So deep conditioning is definitely important. Also, let me just say, a lot of people don't seem to know, but conditioner is not for the scalp. Conditioner is for the hair. I see a lot of people here on YouTube, and I hear of a lot of people in hair groups and whatever saying, oh, I'm conditioning my hair and my scalp. Your scalp don't need conditioning. Deep conditioning is for your hair. Okay. Number 4, always sleep in a bonnet. Always sleep in a silk or satin bonnet. You want to sleep with something covering your hair, so that your bed covers, unless you have silk pillowcases or satin pillowcases or whatever, you don't want the moisture that you put in your hair to be sucked out by your bedclothes. So use something that's satin or something that's silk to keep your hair covered, so that you're not incurring breakage or rubbing it out. As babies, you see a lot of babies in the back of their hair is all rubbed out. They got that little racetrack going around their head. That comes from sleeping on cotton sheets and cotton pillowcases, all the moisture has been sucked out of the hair. Therefore, the hair just dries out and it just rubs off, basically. Uh, and that same thing can happen to you if you're a brand new natural and you're not sleeping with your hair covered. You definitely want to sleep with your hair covered or use some type of silk or satin pillowcase. Okay, never cotton bandanas. I see a lot of people wrapping their hair in a bandana, but a bandana will definitely suck all the moisture out of your hair, so that's a definite no-no. Okay, the next thing I want to say is have you a spray bottle. That is like one of the most important things that a natural person can have. You want a spray bottle. If you're newly natural, you take your spray bottle and you fill it with some oil. I recommend olive oil, grapeseed oil, safflower oil, any light oil. You want to add some leave-in conditioner to your spray bottle and some water. So I would say you can add maybe 50% water, half the bottle is water, then 25% conditioner, 25% oil. Okay, and that is your spray bottle mix. You're gonna want to shake that up, and you're gonna want to spray your hair periodically so that the hair is not dry. Okay, and so that you're giving it moisture and giving it love throughout the day or at night or whenever you choose to spray it. But definitely, spray bottle is the natural's best friend. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna say is, if you live in a cold climate like I do, I live in Illinois, you're definitely going to want to wear a satin bonnet up underneath your hat. Okay, a lot of the hats we wear are a wool blend, again, to suck the moisture right out of your hair. So if you know that you're going somewhere, right now it's wintertime, it's cold outside, can't nobody see your hair anyway, so go ahead on and keep your bonnet on up underneath your hat. Okay. The next thing I recommend for a new natural is the GHE. You may see that term floating around. GHE is the greenhouse effect. At night, sleep with a plastic baggie on your hair if you can. So what you want to do is you want to, if your hair is not already moist, spray your hair with your spray bottle a little bit lightly, just enough to dampen the ends of your hair, not get it wet down to the scalp, because you're going to get that anyway. Lightly dampen your hair, then go ahead and put your shopping bag or your shower cap or whatever on your hair and sleep with it on through the night. Doing that was like awesome for my hair, and it really helped me to keep my hair moisturized. It helped me to retain length. Okay, when you get up in the morning and you take that shower cap off, that's when you're going to want to go in with your oil of choice. This right here is Jamaican black castor oil, but you're going to want to go in with the oil of your choice. Rub it in your hands, rub it all over your hair to seal in that moisture, and then you've already moisturized and sealed for the day. So that is another excellent tip. Do the greenhouse effect. If you remember back in the day when everybody had Jerry curls, they had Jerry curls, and what did they do? They slept in a plastic bag overnight. People that was bald-headed from birth, people that you know that didn't never have no hair, when the Jerry curl came around, everybody's hair grew, and it was because they were keeping it well moisturized. You were spraying that curl activator spray on and immediately putting on your plastic bag. Okay, you slept in your plastic bag so you didn't mess up your pillows and your sheets, and the hair grew and grew and grew. So you still want to think of it the same way now that you're natural. You want to sleep in that plastic bag so the hair can just grow and retain length and just be gorgeous. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to always protect your edges. A lot of naturals that I see are using braids and wigs and scarves and things of that nature to protective style, to keep the hair covered and keep the hair protected. Well, you want to be putting some oil on your edges. You want to be taking care of your edges, babying your edges, making sure that the perimeter of your hair is well moisturized, well hydrated, and also well sealed. So you're going to want to find out what is the best sealant for your hair, because every oil is not a sealant. Okay, some oils are absorbed into the hair shaft, therefore they're not sealing in the moisture. You want to do your research. Go on Google and Google what oils work as sealants, okay? And you're going to come up with a plethora of information telling you which oils are good for sealants. Then you try them and see which one you like best. I love castor oil. Castor oil is one of my favorite oils. I have the Jamaican black castor oil. I also have the Home Health branded castor oil. I'm just a castor oil junkie, okay? Keep your edges protected. We always want to save the edges, especially if you're wearing wigs, ladies. If you are wearing wigs, make sure that you protect your edges. When you out and about and you doing what you got to do, wear your wig, enjoy your wig. You know, rocking a wig is like getting a new dress. You can change it up every day. So you definitely wear your wig. But as soon as you come in the house, snatch that joint off. Okay, I was looking over here, mine's sitting right here. I done snatched it off and threw it over here on top of the dresser. Snatch that joint off. When you come in the house, take that wig off and have a look at your edges. If your edges feel dry, if they feel crunchy, go ahead on, get your little squirt bottle, spray, and then seal with a little oil, you know what I'm saying, to keep your edges intact. Don't nobody want to be bald-sided, okay? So protect your edges, okay? Number 10, one of the most important things is don't let your natural hair become a chore, okay? A lot of us fall into a slump with our natural hair, and now it usually don't occur until you've been natural a couple of years or whatever. I just cut my hair all off year before last, and I'm growing it back now, and I'm so happy it's growing back. But don't let your natural hair become a chore. Have fun with it. When you get sick of it and you get tired of doing it, put it away. Get you some braids, get you some crochets, try these new goddess locks. We have so many options, you know. Don't let it become where you, like, I'm sick of braiding, I'm sick of twisting, I'm sick of curling, I'm sick of trying, my hair is this and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the point where you feel like you're sick of it, put it away. Put it away. Okay. Lastly but not least, my biggest tip that I have not done and never do, guys, is to stay away from hair color. Stay away from hair color in your first year being natural. I would recommend, in my opinion, it's not a rule or anything like that, it's just my opinion. These are all my opinions. But I would say stay away from hair color in the first year that you are natural. Give your hair a chance to grow. Give yourself a chance to see your hair's potential. To see your real curl pattern, because it can take months and months for your curl pattern to even appear, what your hair is really going to be like. Excuse me. I would say the first 3-4 months you're natural, your hair don't show its true self, you know. So I would say give yourself at least a year before you go hop into Walgreens and get you a color box and dye your hair bright blonde or red or whatever. And y'all know I love my Diva Red. But if you are new natural, I recommend that just wait a year and see your hair's full potential. See your hair for what it really is. First of all, get to know your hair texture, your curl pattern, your hair's density. Go on Google and research how to find out your hair's porosity. All of that is very important before you jump into hair color, because don't fall for the myth that, oh, I'm natural now, I can dye my hair as much as I want to, whatever color I want to. It's a lie. It's a lie. That's a lie perpetrated in the pits of hell. It's a lie. Okay. When you dye your hair, you are damaging that hair, just like I have damaged this hair over and over and over again. And this little one twist, don't want to look at that. Look, what they doing? Yeah, don't damage your hair like I did. Stay away from the hair color for at least a year and give yourself a chance to see your hair's full potential. And that is about it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments section. Thank you so much for your time. I definitely appreciate you watching. If you are new to my channel, if this is the first time watching one of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay with me. You're definitely going to want to stay. Okay. Also, if you're one of my faithful subscribers, thank you so much for hanging in here with me. I appreciate you. This video might not be for some of y'all, but it's all valuable information anyway that y'all can share with somebody that y'all know that's just going natural. So thank you so much for your time. Mwah. Be beautiful, divas.